What is up, YouTube, and welcome to this Gotham Season 4 video. So, I'm very much looking forward to Gotham after the events of Season 3, which was a very, very strong show. And I have to say, if Arrow wasn't so good, it might actually pip all of that to the post and be the greatest show last season, as in superhero show, that is. I kind of don't really count Legion because I wouldn't say it's a superhero show, but Gotham Season 4 is shaping up very, very nicely. We know a lot about the villains that we're going to be getting this season and exactly what the dynamics will be. But this trailer gives us something very, very cool, and we get to see the first look at the outfit that Bruce Wayne will be using on the streets of Gotham. So it's looking pretty badass. Let's jump in and break this down and have a look at this trailer. So you got Jim here, and he's pretty angry about probably absolutely everything that went down last season. I expect that the GCPD are still reeling from the virus that happened last season, and I know that we're going to be getting in a fight club as well this season. So we're going to be seeing Gotham City in a state of flux and having to deal with everything that happened last season, and we still have a hangover of that. And it's not going to be very good for the Gotham City. So I'll probably see, we will probably see maybe some villains come out of that virus thing like we saw last season. Quite a few of them obviously came out from that. And we've got Penguin in a incredibly, well, Cobblepot in a very kind of opulent location. The Iceberg Lounge is well on its way to being constructed, and he has won against the Riddler, and he's won this war of jokes and ice, I'm going to call that. That's what I'm going to call that, to be honest. I think that's a better name for it. But it seems like he's going to try and work with GCPD to try and fix this. He's trying to be a legitimate businessman while he's got his side hustle of really being a bit of a dick and having loads of criminal activities. So it looks like we're going to try and have that kind of the traditional Batman storyline where it's got the guy who is he's perceived to be good, but then we know that he is actually evil on his side hustle. So we've got that, which is going to be pretty cool. And I think that Cobblepot is one of the best things on this show, to be honest. I think he's the best actor out of everyone, and it's really cool to see him more in this role. And this season might focus on his kind of ascent to what he is. And we know that the Riddler is going to be the front and centre in the Iceberg Lounge. So I'm not too sure when the Riddler will actually come out of that, or when he's going to be thawed out of that huge ice cube. Now, of course, we've got Lucius Fox and, well, we've got Bruce Wayne. Now, last season, it was kind of a big surprise, I think. It came with a bit of shock to me that we've got Bruce Wayne so early on actually doing crime fighting, and they teased it at the end of last season, and this season is going to be full-on Bruce trying to become the vigilante that he's destined to be. And we've got the suit here as well, and it's just, you know, a leather jacket, but presumably, obviously, it's got, like, I would say Kevlar padding and things like that on there. He's got the kind of the NXT wrestler's boots as well. So not too sure how that's going to go down. But we've got to have a guy doing both as well. And it's going to be a struggle, I think, between Bruce having to do both. I think a lot of really the media, the Batman media, seem to get that wrong sometimes, the balance between the two. I really do think that they kind of ignore that duality that Bruce Wayne actually has to have, and it's a real shame that we never get to see the Playboy version and as well Equal Measures, which Val Kilmer, funnily enough, was a very, very good Bruce Wayne, I thought, to be honest. I don't know what you guys think. Let me know who you think your favourite kind of Bruce Wayne is. Not Batman, Bruce Wayne. But I'm not too sure when he's going to get the costume, to be honest, because we can see him here jumping through a skylight, and it seems like every single villain or villainous organisation has a skylight. You think they're kind of, you know, take that up if they're going through weird boxes. But not sure what kind of timings he's actually going to have. How long is he going to wear this kind of balaclava and then wear his proper suit? I expect that he'll go out on these missions, and then Alfred will have to try and get a proper suit for him. But we see our first look at the Scarecrow here, which obviously that is kind of like the manifestation of the Scarecrow, and it looks good, I think. I think it looks kind of cool. It looks scary. It looks kind of like traditional to be honest. It's not really over the top. I never really liked the Arkham Asylum kind of version of Scarecrow. I didn't really like the look of it. I like the one from the animated series the absolute most. But obviously Selina is here as well, and she is gonna kick ass. We actually saw this on the Instagram, and they got she's like the show's runner, so it was ace to see this, and her hair's getting bigger and bigger as it goes on, which is pretty funny. So we've got Poison Ivy as well, so it looks like we're gonna see Bruce actually try and take out the underbosses of all these people. I think he's gonna work on taking out and finally work out who the actual proper villains are. Now, I did actually mention, of course, as well, the Riddler, but we see him here all out of the ice and defrosted. So I expect he'll probably be quite a few episodes in. We'll see him kind of like start twitching his eyes, perhaps, and see what's going on and realise where he actually is. So I hope we see more of him. I really like that character. This is a rare occasion where all the villains are actually pretty good. But the proper Scarecrow is here, and he's looking badass as well. So he's looking. I think he looks cool. I really do think that the actual proper version of the Scarecrow looks ace there, with his fear toxins coming out of the gas canisters as well. And we know we're probably going to get an army of those people as well. And we see the full reveal here of the suit. And I don't know. I don't know if I like it or not. I'm not really a fan of that. That cowl just looks strange. I don't know, the jacket as well, it just feels off. It feels like they've just got the cowl, they probably got someone's cowl from one of the films and then just lopped off the ears, where it just doesn't look good, I think. But let me know what you think in the comments. Do you think it looks good? But I'm not really a fan of that, and it's curious to see how long we will be getting until we get into the season to get this suit. Because it's not really a suit, it's just a jacket, some gloves, and a weird sort of thing. It doesn't really suit as well, because I think it suffers from the problem where the Flash has, where you just look like you've got like a really spherical head. But we've got him as well taking on proper villains, like Alfred said, so I expect that we will be seeing him possibly in the first half. He will be really using his skills to take on the earlier, kind of the real lower tier people. And I'm not sure if Ra's al Ghul will be involved in this again, but I really hope he is, and we see him maybe on a Batman Begins style arc. Hope they don't copy it. Hope they keep Ra's al Ghul around. That's the problem with Arrow. They killed him off too early, and as well in Batman Begins they killed him off. I think it was a bit of a shame. And we've got a nice kind of, all the villains are set up now, which is, it works. So all the villains really are set up. They know what they're doing. We know who they are as well. So these villains are kind of rough and ready, and we're ready to go, and he can fight them without having to really, or we won't have like an origin story or anything like that, because we've already had them. But that is it for this video. Please drop a like, please subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Goodbye.